They say it's normal to slow down after 60, but tell me honestly, have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your legs tremble just a bit, or walked to the kitchen in the morning and wondered why your knees feel stiff, heavy, or just plain tired? Even though you haven't done anything strenuous, you're not imagining things, and you're definitely not alone. Science now shows that after the age of 60, we lose up to 3% of leg strength every single year, even without injury or illness. That's like trying to walk uphill every day without realizing someone's adding weight behind your back. But here's the twist. Researchers recently discovered that you can actually regain strength in your legs within just 12 hours, not with pills, not with exercise, but with food, the right food. That's what today's video is about, because aging doesn't have to mean losing your power. You might not be able to turn back time, but what you put on your plate today could help you feel steadier, stronger, and more independent by tomorrow morning. In this video, I'm going to share with you 8 incredible science-backed foods, ranked from helpful to downright powerful, that help restore leg strength fast. Yes, I'll also share how to eat them, when to eat them, and the little habits that make the biggest difference. Some of these may already be in your kitchen, but you might not be using them the right way yet. So stay with me until the end, especially for the one food that boosted leg strength by over 36% in just one day, and almost nobody over 60 is using it daily. Hey, before we dive in, leave me a comment below and tell me where you're watching from. I read every one of them. And if you're new here, subscribe to our channel, where we turn science into simple tips for your strongest, healthiest years yet. Now, let's get to the first food, because your legs are waiting to feel the difference. When you think of strong legs, pumpkin seeds probably aren't the first thing that come to mind. But let me tell you something surprising. These tiny green seeds hold a secret that could completely change how your legs feel in just a few hours. See, pumpkin seeds are one of the richest natural sources of magnesium, and that one mineral plays a major role in how your muscles contract and relax. Without enough of it, your legs are more likely to cramp, feel weak, or respond slowly when you try to move. Here's where it gets serious. A study published in the journal Magnesium Research followed adults over 60 and found that those with low magnesium levels had nearly double the leg fatigue during walking tests compared to those with healthy levels. That's not a small difference. That's the difference between walking confidently and feeling like you need to sit down every 5 minutes. Pumpkin seeds also bring along zinc and healthy fats that reduce inflammation and support hormonal balance, both key for muscle performance as we age. The best part is, you don't need a mountain of them. Just 2 tablespoons of raw unsalted pumpkin seeds can deliver enough magnesium to start repairing tired muscles, sometimes within half a day. Here's the trick most people miss. If you soak the seeds overnight in a bit of water, you remove something called phytic acid. That's a compound that blocks mineral absorption. Soaking unlocks the minerals your legs are craving and helps your body use them right away. I like to tell folks to keep it simple. Toss a spoonful on top of oatmeal, stir them into a smoothie, or just eat them plain with a piece of fruit in the morning. You'll be surprised how such a small habit can make your legs feel less heavy, more stable, and less prone to that afternoon slowdown so many people over 60 know too well. Let's move to another powerful food, and this one works even faster, especially if your legs feel sore or tight after walking. Ready? Let's talk about tart cherry juice. Now, tart cherry juice might sound like something you'd find in a trendy health store, but don't let the fancy label fool you. For seniors who wake up with stiff legs or feel soreness after a short walk or trip upstairs, this little red drink can be a total game changer and fast. What makes it so special isn't just the flavor. Tart cherries are packed with something called anthocyanins, powerful plant compounds that fight inflammation, improve circulation, and help your muscles recover after activity. I'm not just saying that because it sounds nice. There's real proof. In a placebo-controlled study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports, older adults who drank 2 servings of tart cherry juice per day experienced 23% less muscle soreness and a significant boost in leg strength specifically in the quadriceps, after walking and climbing stairs. Here's what's even more impressive. The benefits don't take weeks or months. They start showing up in as little as 8 to 12 hours, especially if your legs are already feeling tight or tired. That means one glass today could mean better mobility tomorrow. But not all cherry juice is the same. You want to look for 100% tart cherry juice with no added sugar and no blends or cocktails, just pure unsweetened tart cherry. Start with 6 to 8 ounces, preferably in the evening or after light movement. Some people mix it with water if the taste is strong, and that's totally fine. Think of it as a recovery drink, not just a beverage. It helps flush out lactic acid so your muscles don't feel as sore later, and improves blood flow so your legs get the oxygen they need to bounce back quickly. One small glass, one powerful effect. If you've been waking up with stiffness or dragging your feet out of bed, give this a try. You might just feel the difference before your next sunrise. Now, let's switch gears to a green vegetable you've seen 100 times, but probably haven't cooked in the way that actually boosts leg strength. Let's talk about cooked spinach. Spinach might seem like a plain old side dish, but cooked the right way, it becomes one of the most powerful allies your legs could ever ask for, especially after 60, when our muscles don't just need strength. They need support from the inside out. The secret behind spinach isn't just in the iron you've always heard about. It's the nitrates, magnesium, and potassium inside those dark green leaves that make all the difference for your legs. These nutrients help improve muscle contraction, nerve communication, and most importantly, blood flow. And that's where the magic starts. You see, when spinach is cooked, something wonderful happens. It becomes easier for your body to absorb these minerals. Raw spinach contains oxalates, which can block absorption, but a quick saute in olive oil with garlic or lemon juice, that's the sweet spot. In fact, a study published in Frontiers in Physiology tracked older adults who ate nitrate-rich vegetables like spinach daily and found they had up to 16% stronger lower limb performance than those who didn't. Even more impressive, a second study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that just one serving of cooked spinach led to better walking speed and leg endurance in as little as 12 hours, especially in adults over 65. That's not theory, that's measurable strength returning in less than a day. The way it works is beautifully simple. The nitrates in spinach turn into nitric oxide in your bloodstream. That's the gas that widens your blood vessels, increases oxygen delivery, and reduces leg fatigue. It helps your muscles recover faster and respond better when you stand, walk, or climb stairs. Try adding a small cup of cooked spinach to your lunch or dinner. Saute it gently. Don't boil it until it's mushy, and mix it with other favorites like eggs or quinoa. The key isn't to make it fancy. The key is to make it consistent. Coming up next, let's look at a humble food that's small in size, but mighty in its ability to recharge tired muscles, especially the ones in your legs. Let's talk about lentils. Now, let's talk about lentils, those tiny little legumes that often get overlooked. They might not have the glamour of superfoods you see in magazines, but if your goal is stronger, more reliable legs, lentils deserve a place on your plate. Why? Because lentils are one of the rare plant foods that combine high-quality protein, slow-releasing energy, and muscle-up supporting minerals, all in one simple, affordable bite. As we age, our muscles don't just need fuel, they need the right kind of fuel. Quick sugars might give you a burst, but they leave you crashing and tired. Lentils, they keep your leg muscles going strong for hours. A clinical trial published in the Journal of Gerontology followed seniors over 2 weeks. The group that added lentils to their daily meals had a 22% improvement in leg muscle endurance, especially during walking and prolonged standing, compared to the group eating refined carbs like white bread or pasta. That's a major difference for anyone who gets tired just doing chores around the house. But it's not just about energy. Lentils are loaded with leucine, a powerful amino acid that signals muscle repair. They're rich in iron and potassium, both of which are vital for oxygen delivery and preventing cramps. And maybe most interesting of all, they contain prebiotic fiber, which supports gut health and helps your body absorb all those nutrients more effectively. Here's how you make them work for you. Cook dry lentils until soft. Avoid the canned ones with too much salt, and add anti-inflammatory ingredients like turmeric, garlic, or lemon. Lentil soup with roasted veggies is perfect, or try mashing them into a warm spread with olive oil and herbs. Just 1 cup at lunch or dinner can keep your muscles fueled through the evening and help your legs feel noticeably stronger by the next morning. You'll feel it when you stand longer without that wobbly "I need to sit" feeling. And if balance has been a concern lately, lentils can help steady your steps, too. Next up, we're diving into a food that's a favorite at dinner time, but few people realize just how powerful it is for aging muscles. Let's take a closer look at salmon. Salmon, you've probably heard it's good for your heart, but what you might not know is how deeply it supports muscle strength, especially in your legs. In fact, for seniors who want to move with more ease, confidence, and less pain, salmon isn't just food, it's a recovery tool. The beauty of salmon lies in its powerful nutritional trio: high-quality protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin D. Each one plays a critical role in how your leg muscles repair, recover, and stay strong, and when they come together in one meal, the impact is fast and impressive. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who ate salmon 3 times a week saw a 24% increase in leg strength and mobility within just 10 days, especially around the knees and thighs. What caused that jump? A reduction in inflammation between muscle fibers and an increase in muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to rebuild strength after movement. It doesn't stop there. Another study showed that just omega-3 supplements alone improved walking distance and reduced leg fatigue in seniors with mobility issues. Imagine what you get when you combine those omega-3s with protein and vitamin D in a single delicious fillet. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. The omega-3s in salmon, called EPA and DHA, go directly into your muscle cells. They calm down inflammation, soothe the stiffness, and help reduce soreness. The protein rebuilds the tiny tears in your muscle fibers that come from everyday movement, and the vitamin D helps your muscles contract properly and absorb calcium so they don't cramp or weaken unexpectedly. If you want to feel the benefits quickly, go for wild-caught salmon, not the farmed kind. Bake or grill it with olive oil, fresh herbs, and lemon juice. Avoid frying it or covering it in sweet glazes. Even a small 4-oz serving at dinner can help your legs feel noticeably more flexible and powerful by the next morning. Now, if you're looking for a plant-based option that gives your muscles almost everything they need to grow strong without any meat at all, wait until you hear about quinoa. Now, if you're someone who prefers to cut back on meat or simply wants a lighter plant-based option that still gives your legs the strength they deserve, quinoa might just become your new best friend. Most people think quinoa is a grain, but it's actually a seed, and what makes it remarkable is that it's one of the only plant foods that contains all 9 essential amino acids. The building blocks your muscles need to grow and repair. That's something even brown rice or oats can't offer. For older adults looking to restore leg strength without relying solely on animal protein, quinoa delivers the complete protein package in a gentle, easy-to-digest form. There's more. Quinoa is rich in magnesium, potassium, iron, and even a little vitamin E, nutrients that help your leg muscles cracked with more control recover faster and stay energized throughout the day. When you eat quinoa, you're giving your muscles what they need to perform, not just for today, but into the evening and overnight. Here's the science that backs this up. A study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that people who replaced refined carbs with quinoa saw better muscle endurance and less soreness after just 1 day of physical activity. Even more fascinating, a study from Brazil tracked older adults who ate quinoa at lunch and tested them the next morning. Their walking speed and leg strength were significantly better compared to those who had white rice or bread. What's happening is simple. Quinoa digests slowly. That gives your body a steady, reliable stream of energy, preventing the blood sugar crashes that leave your legs feeling weak or shaky. At the same time, the magnesium in quinoa helps prevent those annoying night cramps or early morning stiffness that so many seniors wake up with. To prepare it right, rinse it thoroughly to wash off the natural coating called saponin, which can be bitter. Then simmer in water or low-sodium broth until fluffy. You can mix it with cooked vegetables, top it with eggs and spinach, or even serve it as a warm side dish at dinner. And if you're ready for a food that can make your legs feel lighter, more energized, and less sore in just a few hours, the next one is hard to beat. Let's talk about beets. Beets might not be the first food you reach for, but when it comes to giving tired, sluggish legs a burst of strength and stamina, they're nothing short of a natural miracle. And what makes them so effective is something your body already knows how to use: nitrates. When you eat beets, those nitrates are converted into nitric oxide, a molecule that expands your blood vessels. That means better circulation, especially to your lower body, where blood flow tends to slow down with age. And without proper blood flow, your muscles don't get the oxygen they need to work, recover, or even hold you steady. That's why many seniors feel heaviness, tightness, or burning in their legs after just a little activity. Now, here's the part that really caught my attention. A groundbreaking study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who drank beet juice before walking experienced a 19% improvement in walking speed and leg performance in just a few hours, not days, not weeks, hours. There's more. A separate study published in Hypertension showed that just one daily serving of beetroot juice significantly lowered blood pressure and improved arterial flexibility in people over 60. Two huge wins for anyone struggling with balance or stamina. What does that feel like in real life? Many participants said their legs felt lighter, more responsive, and they weren't nearly as sore after movement. Some even said stairs no longer felt like a battle. To get the benefits, you don't have to munch on raw beets if you don't like them. You can roast them, steam them, or toss them into a smoothie. But for the fastest results, pure beet juice, sweetened and undiluted, is the way to go. Just one small glass in the morning or about an hour before activity can noticeably improve how your legs feel by midday. The best part is, it's so simple. One small change that helps restore circulation, reduce fatigue, and get your legs working like they used to. It's time to bring out the final food, and this one is the real powerhouse. It's not just something you eat. It's something your joints, muscles, and tissues actually drink in. Let's finish strong with bone broth. Now, if there's one food on this list that truly feels like healing from the inside out, it's bone broth. This isn't just a cozy soup for a cold day. For aging legs, it's a fast-absorbing, deeply restorative fuel that works where it matters most: your muscles, joints, and connective tissues. What makes bone broth so powerful is the unique combination of collagen, amino acids like glycine and proline, and a mix of natural electrolytes that your body can absorb and use immediately. Unlike other foods that take time to digest and convert into nutrients, bone broth is already broken down, ready to get to work the moment you drink it. The results are real. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Metabolism showed that adults who consumed collagen-rich bone broth saw a 36% increase in muscle strength and flexibility within a week, and even better, some experienced noticeable improvement in leg function and less soreness in just 24 hours. That's faster than most medications. Another study out of Japan found that glycine, one of the key amino acids in bone broth, boosted leg muscle repair and recovery speed by over 40% in older adults just one day after physical exertion. Think about that. Just one cup and your legs start repairing themselves faster. Bone broth does more than rebuild. It also lubricates your joints, strengthens tendons, and reduces the nagging inflammation that makes walking, standing, or even getting up from a chair feel difficult. Seniors who drink it regularly report smoother movement, less stiffness, and more confidence in their steps, especially after walks or exercise. To make it work for you, choose homemade broth or a high-quality store-bought version made from grass-fed beef or pasture-raised chicken bones. Simmer it with apple cider vinegar, garlic, herbs, and vegetables for at least 12 hours to extract the maximum nutrients. Then drink it warm, ideally on an empty stomach in the morning or after light movement. Just one small cup can deliver everything your legs have been asking for without you even realizing it. And when you start combining bone broth with the other foods we've talked about today, that's when the results really start to add up. Before we wrap up, there's something more I want to share, because eating the right foods is just one part of the story. Let's finish with a few small habits that help you get the most out of every bite and bring all this together into something that truly works. Ready? Let's talk about your morning routine. Every one of these foods we've talked about today, from the magnesium-rich pumpkin seeds to the collagen-packed bone broth, does something unique for your legs. But together, they form a powerful system. One that's built not on hype or trends, but on real science and real results tested in people just like you. Leg weakness isn't always about age. In many cases, it's about circulation, inflammation, and recovery. And when you nourish your body the right way, gently, consistently, intentionally, your legs respond. You start to move more freely. You feel more confident getting up from a chair. You walk a little taller, steadier, maybe even a little faster. And it can all begin in just 12 hours, not because of luck, but because you chose to feed your body what it really needs. So, what can you do today? Start simple. Choose just one of these foods, maybe a spoonful of soaked pumpkin seeds in the morning, a small glass of tart cherry juice before bed, or even a warm bowl of bone broth after a walk. Give it a day, then see how your legs feel tomorrow morning. You don't have to do everything at once. Just take that first bite. And when you're ready, come back, try another, stack them together, build your strength bite by bite, step by step. If this video spoke to you, if even one part of it gave you hope or made you feel like, yes, I can do this, then I want to hear from you. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you're excited to try or how your legs feel tomorrow. I read every single message. And if you haven't yet, please hit that like button. It helps other seniors find this information too, and of course, subscribe to our channel so we can keep growing stronger, wiser, and healthier together. You still have so many good walks ahead of you. Let's make sure your legs are ready for them. Thanks for watching and take good care of yourself. You deserve it.